Namaste, Jai Bharat. The opposition party in Bharat is really without any topic to speak in parliament, and they really don't know what to do as a opposition. So they have this difficulty of dearth of topic to discuss, so they speak of all kinds of things. These, of course, they wanted to continuously interrupt the parliamentary proceedings and disrupt parliament, make shout. So this is what they have learned. It's hooligans, actually. They shout and thump the desk and all kinds of things. They continuously try to disrupt the proceedings of parliament. This they had been doing right from every time, actually. The president of opposition, right from the day they were opposition at all, they were doing this. Now, they hardly get any topic to discuss. They hardly really, that's very pathetic. They hardly get any topic to discuss. So they create topics, or they lie. They lie and create topics, of course. Democracy, so we have to take these people on face value, etc. Now, they have got a hot topic. They think which is hot topic, which really is not the case. That is, illegal immigrants were deported from the US to Bharat. This deportation is not a new thing. Most of the opposition people have nothing to do with history. They do not know in all likelihood. The deportation thing is not the first thing in the history. The previous US government also deported many people of Bharat, and many other countries must have done it, and that shall keep happening. When you are into somebody's nation in illegal means and stay there, stick around there, it's natural when they find you out, they'll throw you out. The deportation is supposed to be throwing out, but then US has not done it. They dumped them in the army military aircraft and then just disgorged to them in given destinations. This is what they do to everyone. Now, how an illegal immigrant is to be treated depends on the nation to which one got immigrated into. They may even handcuff you. Otherwise, they may handcuff you because you just can't say that don't handcuff them. Give them decent treatment. Carry them in a passenger aircraft. Carry them in, of course. Now, this Charlie a series of propulsion aircraft. Maybe I think air conditioned, but I should think many other transport military aircrafts are not really air conditioned inside. The Antonov series were not air conditioned, I know, and the Dakota, of course, was not air conditioned, which you should also know. The Dakota, Fairchild Packet, even the Super Constellation aircraft, which I don't think which exists anymore. These are old timer ramps, so I just know only these military aircraft. They're air conditioned, and another thing, they're not pressurized also. So as you go up, you have to have experience. Of course, for a military person, these things are nothing new. He's just used to it. So they were brought in military aircraft, but these days in the Charlie series must be advanced. I don't know why I left the Air Force long before, so these things I don't know. So anyway, they brought in military aircraft. What else do you expect them to do? You stop them in a Boeing 737 with the pretty air hostess to serve you food and drinks. International flights, they serve drinks. Previously, they served drinks in all flights, and people used to smoke in all flights. But then that's no longer the case, thanks to the terrorist friends for airline restrictions. So this they made an issue, and they start shouting. But this is nothing new, whether opposition or whatever. This is nothing new. You just go to someone's country as illegal, they will treat you as how they treat you is up to them. You can't sit in your home and dictate terms and conditions. But then the opposition uses this as something to say attack, something to speak against. What attack they can't do? They're not capable of making such attacks. There's something to speak against the ruling government, which is doing fairly well, much more than what they have been doing in all 75 plus years. Much better. In 10 years, they have done much greater things. From the 11th position, Bharat is taken the 5th position in just 10 years of time. So it's not a joke. These people work. They're not boisterous. They don't show off, but they do work because these are a sect of nationalist people. There used to be nationalists in the Congress in the past, but those people can't stick around to Congress anymore because Congress ceased to be nationalist. So they nationalists must have been either keeping quiet or must have been supporting. Of course, their older generation must have been supporting the BJP, Sangha kind of things mentally. It's many. Even my father used to be involved in the freedom struggle those days, and he was of course a congressman. And when with the change, of course, he had seen the time of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and of course he knew about the RSS. He had soft corners for RSS. He had soft corners for RSS, and he was all praise for someone like Vajpayee. And he of course recognized that the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh is such a nationalist full of people. Only thing there were a lot of stories about RSS. But I've seen my father when with the RSS becoming spread and having more shakas in my village also. He was internally in support, though being a congressman, he was not explicitly supporting. So those Congress people must have, those nationalist people can't stay with Congress anymore. The whole thing is gone. So they take the opportunity to try to speak against the ruling government, and that's getting an opportunity and say you don't do anything, it's your folly. It's your fault. It's your fault. The ruling government's fault that these people are migrated illegally. There's an expression in Hindi. The donkeyed to these kind of places. They're traveling all various countries and spending money for that. Of course, they have to spend. There's someone else is donkeying them into whichever destination, and they're subjected to all kinds of torture and troubles until they reach there. And they donkeyed. Whose responsibility? Oh, the Modi's responsibility. It's because of him only they donkey. Because of him only they have become illegal immigrants. No, this kind of childish talk, worse than childish talk. Anyway, let them speak. Let them speak and air out their frustrations. The frustration is too much for these people because they are without authority for some time. So we shall meet again with some other thought. Till then, it's Namaste. Jai Bharat and Jai Shri Ram.